Hi, my name is Sadia. I am a senior at William Patterson University. Throughout my 4 years of college, I've worked and also attended school full-time. I've assumed positions as sales associates at Big Lots and at Abercrombie. Both were customer service jobs, but very different. One was retail, one was kind of a department store. While working at Big Lots, I've also held a position simultaneously at New York Life Insurance, where I was an assistant to an agent. My role there was to assist him in maintaining his files for his clients. So many of the time I would make phone calls to the clientele and email the clientele just about their payments and keeping up with everything on their file if they made changes. God forbid if something was to happen with one of the policyholder or someone who was on their policy, just making sure everything was in order was the role that I played in the life insurance company. My greatest strength is my creativity. I've learned very early on how to work with less. Many of the times I've noticed that companies have a budget and staying within that budget is very important. And a lot of the times the way to do that is to be creative and get your project done with do-it-yourself incentive. So I've learned to YouTube and just look up and just really indulge in being creative and making my own centerpiece, whether it's a centerpiece, whether it's paper mache, just doing it myself and really being hands-on. I've made costumes. To be give an example of myself being creative, I helped put together an event, a baby shower for a close friend, and instead of going out and finding a vendor to get her the perfect centerpieces that she wanted, we made the centerpieces ourselves. And she wanted the snow globe look. The theme was Winter Wonderland, but she wanted snow globes as the centerpieces. So we went out and we got fish bowls and we got all the necessary pieces to make the centerpieces, and we did it ourselves. We also created the ABC blocks from boxes and wrapping paper. And I actually have pictures in my portfolio I can show you of the event so that you can see my hands-on work of my creativity. My greatest weakness is my inability to say no. A lot of the times I take on more than I can chew, and I'm feeling overwhelmed as I do it. So I've learned to take a time and write down my schedule beforehand. And before I say yes, I check to see if there's something that I can do. And if I know I can't, I will try to work it out or try to help them as best as I possibly can. I still have a problem with saying no. I'm actively working on that still. Right now I am working as a intern at New Jersey Performing Arts Center, and I'm also working at Chanel as a service specialist. And a lot of the times, as being an intern and trying to get my hours in, I'm running back and forth from interning to work within one day. There was a specific day where I interned in the morning. On a Wednesday morning, I go to intern 9 to 12:30 sometimes, and then I have to be to work at 1. And sometimes after work, there's an event that we produce, and I have to go to the event right after work. So I'm always on the go. I don't really have time to stop. Sometimes I don't have time to eat. Sometimes I have to eat while I'm driving, and just I'm always on the go. And that's mostly because I have a problem with saying no, and I've always wanted to help as much as I can. I knew I wanted to pursue a career in PR because of my favorite character in the TV show Scandal. Olivia Pope played a Fix-It girl, and she helped all of these great political people, or people who were not so great, but she helped them kind of fix the situation and handle the situation that they were in, whether it was coming up with a speech, an apology speech, or just a public statement of what they should say, to helping them create a better repertoire for their reputation within the public. At William Patterson, we learned hands-on work of journalism and how to create speeches, how to keep a good reputation with the public. We learned workshops. We've done workshops of actual PR plans and creating a plan for a company from start to finish, and how you will carry out that plan. And within that plan, how to do the research for the plan. They've taught us how to prepare the plan, how to put the plan in effect, and how to present the plan to the client. A lot of the times, the presentation of a plan is what will get you the job, or what will get your point across. I working at Chanel, there was one marketing fail that I've witnessed. The Chanel No. 5, they marketed with Brad Pitt, and a lot of the people thought it was a fragrance for men, but it actually wasn't. So as a PR major, I tackled on that project at school for a school project. Just tackled on how addressing that and how we could better, not advertise, but better promote the fragrance and change what they did, just so that their message wasn't lost, because their marketing for it was, and their message to the public got lost within their plan. So a lot of the people thought it was a fragrance for men when it really was for women. And the most difficult team I worked on was a class project. I assumed the role of the leader or the organizer of the project, like team captain. I learned how to delegate, which was really a big part for me, because a lot of the times I would just do the project myself and just have everyone slap their name on it. But I've learned the importance of delegating, because I'm, once again, not running myself ragged with, yes, I can do it all. I've noticed that I can't do it all and I need help. So your group is the one to help you. I learned how to not only be the leader, but listen to what the people want, the people on my team. A lot of the times as a leader, you just lead and you don't listen to anyone else's input. And that's not the way that you keep a happy group or a happy team dynamic. So that is a major part of being a leader that I try to stick to as much as possible. Just keeping everyone happy within the team dynamic and having a project that they could be proud of as well, not something that they're like, oh, she controlled the entire thing. I just want everyone to be incorporated in it. I would be a great hire for the position because I am organized, I'm creative, and I am a team player. A lot of the times, many people aren't team players, and it is a downfall because they get cast out by the others on the team or others in their work environment. No one will want to work with anyone who is selfish or just someone who is all about them and all about their ideas and what they want to do. You have to be a team player in today's society, and it is very, very crucial to the work environment. Thank you for taking the time to interview me. I hope to hear from you soon.